Hello, and welcome to Askfluke 3! Rah! Hello! Sorry, I really wanted to show this off. This was made for me by a fan called Apocalypse and sent to me, and it's so awesome. And I know we all have plushies now, but look, it's me. Someone took time to make this, and it's so cool. Anyway, sorry there wasn't one of these last time, because I did the real life video. I did that little stupid song. And then I did the chivalry one, which went down really well. So I look forward to doing more kind of real-lifey stuff later. But for now, here is another Askfluke video. Yay! Right, so let's get straight to it. Hayley Hatton, Fluke, how old are you and when is your birthday? I am 21 years old and my birthday is on the 22nd of December. Being a Christmas baby is not fun, but I am one. Elias Rodriguez, if you were trapped in a room surrounded by zombies and a magical fairy appeared to grant you one power to save you, what power would that be and how would you use it to cope with the zombie apocalypse? I would either have the power to make things. For anyone who's ever read a book called Shade's Children, one of the characters in that has the power to like just create things, and you could just make loads of things and that would help. Or flight would be useful, just flying around, or shape-shifting, become a giant and stamp on them. Any of those things would be useful. Can I choose all three? No, probably not. Any of those three. Jason Hall, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love Evans? Also, can I has cheeseburger? You can has cheeseburger. On a scale of 1 to 10, it changes. Sometimes I love him, sometimes slightly less than love him. Nah, for now, he can be at a solid 8. For now, okay? But if you follow us on Twitter, you'll see that I like to spend most of my time annoying him. Hey, Ari, not hey Ari, that's your thing. Ari, hey Fluke, I have lots of questions that I would love to have answered. Great. You don't have to answer all of them. Oh, okay. If you don't want to. If you end up coming to America, where do you think you would go? I would like to go to a lot of it. I really would like to go from one side to the other, like just drive across it, because I think that would be awesome. And then you kind of, because it's such a big place, like compared to England, and there's all those different kind of accents and places and cultures and everything. And like, you know, New York is completely different to Texas, which is completely different to California, which is maybe not Alaska, that's quite cold, but I would still go there. No, screw that. While you're there, what kind of things would you do? Anything, everything. Suggest things if I do ever go. This isn't like definitely happening. I would love to go, but it's a lot of money. And what do you want to do now that you are done at uni? Start working in film and doing more YouTube stuff. You know, if my YouTube stuff takes off, that's awesome, and then I can do more of it and I can earn some money back from it, and then I can make films for you guys, which would be perfect, really. That would be the best thing. Chloe Tangerang, that is an awesome name. Can you start a series where you make fun of horror games, for example, Slenderman for episode 1? Yes, I mean, I don't really get scared at horror games. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I was tempted to. Maybe. We'll see. Like, yeah, maybe. I've got kind of a lot of series on at the minute. I've got LA Noire, which I really need to upload a new episode of, and I should be doing that sometime this week. And then I've got Punch Cat, which people seem to really enjoy, so Punch Cat will be coming back very soon as well. And in the next episode, he fights a dragon. Jesse Wilson 319. Hey Fluke, I have a question for you. What are your 3 all-time favourite video games? Time Splitters 2 or 3? Time Splitters 3 is one of them. Theme Hospital, and I've got quite a lot for my last one. Maybe Halo 3 or Halo 2. I played most of Halo 2 actually. It's tough. I have more than 3, but definitely those first 2. Times for those games, they're just the best. Jillian, serious question. What advice do you have for depressed viewers? Thanks for the videos, by the way. They are one of the only things that brings me joy. Well, that's really good. I'm glad that I can cheer you up. I thought with the beginning of that question, I was depressing you, and my suggestion would have been to stop watching, because I would hate to depress you further. But, I mean, if you're sad, just think of things that make you happy. I know that's rubbish advice, but, you know, depression's an illness, innit? And if you're seriously depressed, then just share with your friends and your family and watch more videos if they cheer you up. If they don't, and you hate me, don't watch my videos. I would hate to depress you further. Right. Jamie Davidson, Fluke, if you're in a zombie outbreak and you could only pick one of the group, Rage, Hollow, Evans, etc., to take with you and try and survive, who would you pick and why? Probably Hollow. I think he would do very well in a zombie apocalypse. He has that crazy kind of survivally mad thing going on there in his brain, because his brain is there. So he would probably be my top pick. Matthew Hoover, where do you get the music for your channel? For example, the background music of your celebratory 10k subscriber vlog thing. Almost all the music I get is from a composer who puts his stuff on royalty free. He's really, really good. He's called Kevin MacLeod. I think that's how it's pronounced, Macleod. I'm sure there'll be loads of people that are like, that's not how it's done, and I'll be like, fuck off. But I'll put his website down below, because definitely I'll probably be using one of his songs in the background of this. And the intro song that I used that people seem to like was from an old Flash developer's website that I used to use when I animated for Newgrounds. Not for Newgrounds, like on Newgrounds. I was never very good, but I used to do that. Enjoi, hey Fluke/Will, I have a couple of questions, hope you pick them. A big fan. What are your favourite YouTubers, not including your gang crew? Kraken is my favourite. I also enjoy Nerd Cubed, Stamper TV, and like Oni and all that stuff. Yeah, quite a few favourites. What would you do if YouTube just randomly shut down and never started up again? Probably other things. I'm not one of those people that spends all my time on YouTube. I spend a lot of time on YouTube, but you know, I also go out and drink a lot, and that's probably worse. What is your craziest/best dream? I once had a dream where I was a cat farmer. That was pretty mad. It was pretty good as well. I mean, like farming the cats, you know, just loads of cats everywhere. Great dream. What is your favourite song/artist at the minute? Well, I have certain bands that are my untouchable bands that I will always love, like forever. Things like Radiohead and Blur. But at the minute, I have been listening to a lot of Arctic Monkeys, because they've just released a new single and their album AM is coming out soon. And yeah, it's really, really fucking awesome. Rose_you, how come you don't have an IG, Instagram? Sad face. Sorry, I'm not that good. No, I don't have a phone that can really Instagram. My phone is a piece of crap. Maybe if I get a good phone one day, I'll get one, and yeah, it's just taking photos, isn't it? I mean, eh. Candy, hey Fluke, first question, did you have a favourite game growing up? If so, what? Second question, what games are you thinking of playing on your channel in the future? You're fantastic, by the way, keep up the good work. Thank you. Favourite game growing up? It would probably be Time Splitters. Like, it was my childhood and then my teen game, so that. And playing on the Saints Row 4 is the only one that I'm definitely playing in the future, because I love the third one, and I'm really excited. I already have the fourth one pre-ordered, so that is going to be really fun. Alison, why did you not share your Lucky Charms? You get your hands off my Lucky Charms. Raygan, hello, my name is Raygan. Raygun, sorry. It's written R-A-G-A-N. Right, and I have a question for you. I've always wondered why British people don't drive on the proper side of the road, and along with that, the wrong side of the road. Kind of a weird question, but I really want to know your opinion. Well, the answer to this, which I actually know, is because when you would ride your horse around, you would have to pull out your sword, and it was easier to fight that way, like the way your sword was on, so that's why we drive on that side of the road. You guys in America didn't really have the old medieval thing, but we did, and that's how it developed. I'm sure a historian is going to come in and be like, well, the specifics are this, and this, but that is the rough. Google it. Orange Yeti, hello, are you excited, happy that Dan Harmon is directing Community again? Yes. Are you up to date on watching it? Yes, I love Community. It is like the best show ever. And yeah, I'm very excited about the new season. Ali McDonald, please sort the following into Hogwarts houses: Rage, Slytherin, Hollow, Gryffindor, Jake, Ravenclaw, I would say. Yeah, are they the stoners? Tide, Gryffindor as well. He's got a good heart. Gubiak, Hufflepuff. Evans, also Hufflepuff. Me, I would like to say Gryffindor. I'd probably be with Jake and Ravenclaw. You know, we'd just be chilling over there. we're just, yeah. Night Creepara, do you watch football, and if so, what team do you support? Yeah, I do, and I support Newcastle United. I don't sound like a Geordie, but you support the team your dad supports, and my parents are Geordies, so yeah. We're not great, but we try. Mad Scottish fella, you have a lot of subscribers. Do you think a lot of these are from Raider's channel? I would be surprised if, like, no, I think, yeah, most of them is an easier way to answer this. I would say like 80% are from Raider's channel, if not all of them. What type of mic do you use? This one. It's a Gamecom Plantronics 780 or something. And what do you record? I use Fraps. Also, do you like Scottish people? Yeah, they're pretty great, you know. I don't think there's any specific people I just don't like. Apart from the bloody English. Benjamin, Fluke, have you placed your mark on Raiders Arena like Evans and the other challenges by building signs and stuff under the arena? If so, please tell us exactly what you built and specify if Raiders done it. I built a secret base that Rage demolished, and I worked on it like every single time I was in quick build. It was just behind the old arena where it was 2 arenas. It was just behind there, and I dug underneath, and it had secret passageways and this whole little fountain and stuff. And then he extended the arena straight over it. So he broke it, pretty much. And final question from Evans. How much do you love ocelots? More than I love you. No. Quite a lot. They're a great animal. Like, you know, what's not to love? You Evans, dog butler bastard. Laters!